So what boots are the best for DPS classes in AoE? Roll it. Welcome back, and let's get right to the point. What boots are best for AoE, especially for DPS classes, since that is what I play, a DPS class, and the best class, the Rogue, if I do say so myself, and I'm not being biased at all. Nope, not me. A few days ago I logged into the game to get my daily key and then leave because I wasn't really feeling like gaming. I was kind of bored and lazy and tired all at once. But as I was logged in, I looked at the zone chat because something caught my eye. A bunch of players were harping on one of my friends and making fun of him for using Primal boots, saying he sucks for using them, that they have low item level, and that action points are a joke. They were being extremely rude, and some of them to a fault. And I was kind of shocked at the attitude, but it mostly reminded me of how little people know about the game and items and how they work. And to be honest, some of those people I don't even blame for not knowing. There are not many tools in Neverwinter at your disposal to teach you what's best or to teach you how to test before opening your gob. Anyways, I'm going on a tangent, so I'll stop right here and get into the main topic. What boots are best for AoE? The question can be slightly complicated, but we will take the simple solution and apply it, so it's easier to understand using the Rogue class as my example. So what boots are better in AoE situations? Is it the Wasteland Wanderers with a 5% combat advantage gain and the high item level? Is it the Rusted Iron Leggings with a 5% damage, or could it be the Primal Boots with the 3% action point gain for every mob that you kill? I posted a poll on my channel the other day asking people what they think is the best in AoE. Most think it's the Rusted Iron Leggings, with the second most being the Wasteland Wanderers. Would you be surprised if I told you they are both wrong? Well, don't be surprised, because in AoE situations, Primal Boots are leaps and bounds better than both Wasteland Wanderers and the Rusted Iron Leggings. Keep in mind, this is not for all DPS classes. For most of them, but a few of them like Ranger and I can't remember which other one, it's probably not better. But for most, especially the Rogue, it definitely is. And the reason they're way better than both is because you want to prioritize ratings in AoE builds rather than percentage damage. Everything is going to die pretty fast to your powers anyways, unless you get a really bad roll of non-crit deflex. So percentage damage doesn't really play a significant role in AoE fights because it simply doesn't have enough time to apply itself in most situations. And you can also cap combat advantage without using the Wasteland Wanderers or the Forest Guardian boots, as a Rogue anyways, and probably most DPS classes too. And you don't even need 90% combat advantage in AoE fights as a Rogue. Not sure about other classes, but as a Rogue, you're totally fine at 85% and above, especially in AoE battles. And you can actually even go lower than that. Anyways, don't want to get into that topic right now. But as a Rogue, it's easier because of how easily we gain combat advantage through stealth or smoke bomb or just smart positioning. People actually have slept on the Primal Boots because they don't read properly and they don't educate themselves. Primal Boots give you a 3% action point gain for every kill, and they have no internal cooldown. Let that sink in. I'll give you 10 seconds. Has it sunk in yet? 3% per kill with no internal cooldown. That's crazy. AP gain on most classes is huge, especially with the amount you get from the Primal Boots. On Rogues, it's specifically massive since in dense groups, Whirlwind of Blades will give you 20% damage, because that's 3% per mob and you get a maximum of 5 mobs you can kill, so that's 15% from your daily and 5% from Invisible Infiltrator. And that also provides you more defenses in the form of refilling your stealth. A mob can't target you in stealth, which in dire situations can also get you out of danger. I will show you a simple example of me wearing Primal Boots and just using the Path of Blades to kill mobs. No other powers or skills, just Path of Blades. And watch how fast the AP fills up, which will then allow me to gain even more damage from my daily. And this is going to be me going slow and not using any other powers. You can actually gain AP faster than this. Then I will equip the Wasteland Wanderers and do the same thing. Use Path of Blades and watch the AP gain. So observe.
Cannot win this battle unless we have an advantage in artillery.
Swing those hammers, slugs! We've orders to fill! No slacking now! You can be replaced! Valindra ends here. I swear it!
As you can see, I filled up the AP extremely fast, which means I can spam dailies more often than DPSers who don't use primals, which in turn grants me more damage overall.
You will make excellent undead bodyguards.
To succeed in our mission, we must stop the production of undead, prevent the animation of the dead dragon Loragoth, and slay Valindra.
With the Wasteland Wanderers, I killed double or triple the amount of mobs and only gained 11% AP out of 100, and that was just by activating the Path of Blades, not from killing mobs, because you get AP from activating a power when in a battle, but I didn't get anything for killing the mobs with the Wastelands. With Primals, in some cases you can get full AP in 10 to 15 seconds in AoE fights. Wasteland Wanderers have a higher item level but don't have the advantage of granting you this much damage, especially if you are capping your combat advantage. Then the only benefit is its item level, and that's clearly not as good as Primal damage benefits. And as far as the Rusted Iron Leggings go, especially as a rogue, the only place that the Rusted Iron Leggings have an advantage is in a non-daily RC, since if you can't spam dailies then the Primal boots are useless to you. Plus with Rusted you don't get the full 5% damage, especially if you have percentage damage stacked and or are using Minsk or the Neverwinter Knight or even Lionheart. But it doesn't even matter if you got the full 5% damage from the Rusted all the time, because spamming dailies quicker is way more damage than 5%. And one huge upside to the Primal boots is that they are super cheap, and that's good news for newer players. You can buy them from the Chult campaign store for just 2,500 Chultan riches, and you get Chultan riches like candy from completing quests. So the Primal boots are definitely best in slot for rogues and some other DPS classes, especially if you have no issues capping or getting close to capping combat advantage without them. Don't sleep on the Primal boots, man, I'm telling you, especially if you are a rogue. So listen to me, my brethren. Use primals and see your damage go up in AoE battles. Of course, you have to know what you're doing too. And to those who knock you, educate them by explaining to them or showing them this video. As far as future videos go, I'm working on the It's Okay Not to Be Best in Slot series again, the updated version since you all asked for it in this poll right here, and I will be basically making all of these videos. I just need time because I edit a lot and I'm busy as well. But I will definitely get these videos out to you all soon. So yeah, thoughts below, sub if you want, or don't. Your choice. Galactic here, peace out, stay safe.
Valindra ends here. I swear it.